Neil has repeatedly lied, refused to accept responsibility for his own actions, and become angry at anyone who calls it for what it is. He then sweeps under the rug, love bombs everyone, and carries on. You'll never see me work with him again. I might even commentate in Engen's accent. See you there. Oh, so he's doubling down. Did Ryan get blocked? So basically, he got blocked by Engen. Ryan Bowen got blocked by Engen. Now, actually, let me pull up the. Basically, it was from a Reddit thread where. Let me pull this up. All right, so here it is. So this is a post from Ryan Bowen. He says, I'm officially blocked by Engen Terzi in East versus West. Let's click on this. So somebody said, I believe this greatly affects your chances of competing in East versus West 8. He said 0.44% chance. Now, all of this seemingly just because he came out and said that live stream should be allowed, which, again, I said as well. And I had 3 videos taken down for using East versus West footage and providing a reaction to it with my webcam, which, again, my understanding was it was fair use, but it looks like Ryan Bowen was just blocked. I'm assuming on Instagram or however he contacts Engen. So he said 0.44% chance of competing in East versus West 8. The hardest choices required the strongest wills. Ryan, mate, are you honestly surprised? He said, not at all. Somebody said, cool. That's 2 bridges burnt. What are you going to do next? Steal Paul Italia's hat and poke Don Idris in the eye. And somebody said, well, you did publicly burn bridges with Engen and Neil Pickup, 2 people who have thrown you a lot of bones over the past couple of years in terms of employment opportunities and exposure, in addition to basically amputating yourself from the rest of the arm wrestling social media community. You've been plugging nothing but yourself and your promotion for months. What did you think would happen? I'm not saying it's right, but are you surprised? That's some interesting points there. I don't completely agree with that. I mean, just because you had the opportunity to be in a promotion with those guys doesn't mean you have to, I guess, agree with everything they say or agree with all their choices. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, doesn't make sense. Like, you can still be very grateful for someone and also be critical of them and believe what you believe, at the end of the day. Somebody said, how tall are you? I'm 6'1". Best is they should add a live chat to the live commentary. Yeah, absolutely. What's up, Dizzy? So then Ryan responded, Neil has repeatedly lied, refused to accept responsibility for his own actions, and become angry at anyone who called it for what it is. He then sweeps it under the rug, love bombs everyone, and carry on. You'll never see me work with him again. Wow. That is some interesting stuff there. Holy. Who knew Reddit thread had all this juicy information on arm wrestling behind the scenes? Wow. So it seems like he's really very not fond of Neil Pickup. I mean, Neil has repeatedly lied, refused to accept responsibility for his own actions, and become angry at anyone who calls it for what it is. He then sweeps under the rug, love bombs everyone, and carries on. You'll never see me work with him again. So a lot of that, I'm assuming, has to do with when Devin and Sandras had the match, and it wasn't live. They presented it as if it was a live pay-per-view, but in fact they had done it 2 weeks before, and all the athletes in the lead up to it were basically promoting it as if it was live, basically, which to me is pretty crazy. I mean, yeah. So let's keep reading the thread. Somebody said, why? This dude said, it's funny and easy to clown on you, but I know this is your income and you took a hard stand on what's right. That is a good point, Absolutely. I've never listened to any live commentaries, but I'll open up your stream and at least put it on mute during the next East vs. West event. And then I might even commentate in Engen's accent. See you there. Oh, so he's doubling down. He's definitely going to be doing the live commentary, it seems like. So, hey, that's good for him standing up for, again, I also think it should be allowed live commentary. It's completely legal under fair use. So, if there's a copyright strike on that, then it's an abuse of the copyright strike system, which I got an abuse of the copyright strike system when I put up content where I'm using East versus West footage and talking about it, and I got it taken down. If you remember my channel, I made a video basically saying I had 3 videos taken down, which I did. It was all content related to East versus West, but it was literally the day, it was like hours after I uploaded analyzing the impact of live commentaries, which I basically said that live commentary should be allowed. It's legal under fair use, and not only is it legal, but I think it actually brings people into the sport, because there's new viewers of these arm wrestling channels that may have never heard of the sport before, and then when they watch live commentaries, they might potentially buy future pay-per-views. So I totally think it should be allowed. And like I said, I had uploaded that, and I had uploaded this, which is a clip from the podcast, the Arm Wrestling Buzz, where we had talked about should live commentaries be allowed. And, you know, Pradeep kind of silenced himself, saying, I'm going to go with whatever Engen says. Grip and Rip said, I'm gonna, you know, do whatever Engen says. And Paul as a promoter said, basically that he's not fond of live commentaries as well. At least that's the sense I got. But I was the one who said, at first I said, you know, I'm not sure. To me, you know, I was kind of put on the spot a little bit there, but upon reflection and afterwards, I was really thinking about it. And that's when I came up with this video, the video right afterwards, where I kind of made a deeper look, and I went into Uncle John, some of his, you know, his videos, Ryan Bowen, kind of looked at all of them, looked at the views that they were getting and kind of the impact. And in general, I just think that it's good for the sport to have live commentaries, because those are future pay-per-view buyers anyways. So